Hello everyone. Now I'm going to talk about storytelling. So when we say storytelling, it requires a lot of prerequisite in terms of language. Like one, there should be a adequate language, the sentence formation to express the feeling or the imagination or the thought or the plan the child wants to express. So first and foremost. Second, there should be a thinking process which helps the child use the word for its imagination. So what is the basic difference between the thought process of basic difference between a neurotypical child and a neurodivergent child, or a typically developing child or a delayed child, right? So what happens, if you see us as an individual, what we do exactly is we hear it, we imagine it, we execute it, and we understand, right? But in kids with delayed speech and language or the neurodivergent population, what happens there is they do it first, they see it, they understand it, and then they use it, right? So there is a difference of process between these two groups. So for example, if I say there was a monkey, I was riding on a car, or I am driving my car, and there was a monkey sitting across the bridge, and it was looking for something to snatch. So whenever I say this, what happens in your brain, you imagine the picture of a roadside or a bridge where there should be some or one tree or a monkey sitting on it looking here and there. But what happens in kids with delayed speech and language disorder, secondary to whatever autism or global development delay or any of the other conditions, they are not able to imagine the said word. They cannot imagine a monkey sitting on the tree. So what is the best way to do the story? Because imagination plays a vital role in doing the story. So what we do is we model the story in a miniature form, in the form of toys. Like for example, if we say that we have to do a story, we start with a very basic story like rabbit and tortoise, lion and mouse, thirsty crow, or this monkey and the cap seller. And what you do, use the miniature form of it and enact the story. For example, if you are doing rabbit and tortoise, you keep rabbit and tortoise at a place, make something indicative as a starting line and something indicative as a finish line. There should be a tree where rabbit is going to sleep. So you find these all in a toy set, or you can draw and do the cuts out and whatever it is suitable, like get the stickers of those things and make it some kind of representation of these toys. So rabbit is starting, then rabbit walks fast, then a turtle walks slowly. What happens then? Rabbit is ahead and turtle is behind. So then you tell the child, okay, rabbit is ahead, turtle is behind. Then rabbit got tired, it looks backward to check the turtle. So make the rabbit move backward to check the turtle, and then show it that rabbit is ahead and turtle is behind. So rabbit wants to take a rest, because until turtle gets there, rabbit can use the time to take the rest. And that's how the make rabbit sleep under the tree, and then make rabbit turtle walk slowly. So when you say slowly, the turtle is walking slowly or the rabbit is walking fast, so child has to imagine that. But imagination is lagged, so we do the modeling a lot. So see, that's how it is called fast, and that's how it is called slow. Then it reached first, and this one is reaching second or last. And then you put up the emotions. When the child started understanding the basic words or the framing of the story, then you start using the emotions, like how does it feel, the characters feel at the end. So best way to start the stories with the animals, because most of the kids are familiar with the animal and they like it at the initial level. Then what is the core method we use in story? That there should not be a question answer while you telling or making the child retell or narrate the story. So instead of asking, okay, what happened next, so what's next, then, if, but, And so you give the connectors to connect the dots, as in connect the sentence or the connect the thought. And if the child is not able to do, provide them with the required sentence. So never you ask the question when telling the story and retelling the story. However, towards the end of the story or in the end of the story, you can make child answer your question. That helps you understand if child is understood the story or not. If child is answering 3 or 4 basic questions from the story you have told or showed, that means child started understanding it. It will require a practice, and then child will started answering your question. Then child will started doing the story. Then child will started narrating the story. So it is a long and little difficult process for the child to understand. So it needs time, perseverance, modeling, and patience. So whenever you want to improve the child on storytelling, please try this technique and let me know how does it help you with your child. Thank you.